Hello, all you hardcores out there. How you doing? It's Russ here from Corky's Corner, the biggest gob in sport. Uh, John Ryder against Canelo. What do I think to that as a fight? Well, I think it's a good fight for John Ryder. He's going to be a millionaire now, whether he wins the world title or not. So his financial future's secure. Good luck to him. It's a well-deserved fight for John Ryder. I think he's got a good attitude. He doesn't shoot his mouth off. He's very popular amongst hardcore boxing fans, and I'll be rooting for him all the way through the fight. However, I want to know why Canelo's still fighting, really, because he's on the slide, isn't he? And he worth about 400 million and something. Why is he still fighting? He don't really need to fight, does he, Canelo? So I think maybe the hunger's gone, and hopefully John Ryder can capitalise on Canelo being on slide. It could be great timing here for him. So good luck to John Ryder. Is Canelo on slide? Yeah, I think he is. Is Callum Smith in no man's land? Well, where's Callum Smith go from here now? I don't know, but people keep asking me who he should fight. I'd like to see him fight Anthony Yard. I think that's a good fight. I'd like to see him fight Boatsi, Dan Aziz. I'd like to see him fight Mark Efron. If Mark Efron stepped up, creak and crack. I think there'd be a good script there with Joe Gallagher and Eddie Hills. You know, they've had some beef, haven't they? Mundo's left Joe G and stayed with Eddie. So there's a bit of beef there, and you know, between Joe and that lot. And I think Mark Efron could put his lights out. Callum Smith. I think he's there to be beat. I really, really do. I think Dan Aziz. I think he could beat him. He's more popular than him. Does more tickets than him. Why not? Why can't Dan Aziz have a big chance at the big time? Do you know what I mean? What do I think to Joshua Buatsi to Sky? I don't really care for him much, to be honest. No, he's about as exciting as a wet fart, isn't he? Joshua Buatsi. Same as a Coley. I don't care for them. They say Buatsi's nailed on for a world title. He's Olympic bronze. A Coley's an Olympian as well. He's already a world champion. He's beat everybody put in front of him. Eddie obviously don't want them. That's not the way boxing's going, is it? You know, being a quiet person and going and beating people up and winning belts. Eddie wants you to shout your mouth off and be popular on social media, but not be very good in ring. This is how it looks, isn't it? I mean, we've got Eubank there. He's been with Eddie in at some point, hasn't he? Hands of Foam Hatton, Crusher Ben, all these gimmicks. That's all they are, gimmicks. They're all around Eddie. He's good at that, isn't he? Do we want to see Baturbia against Bivol? Of course we do. One of the best fights in boxing at the moment. Yeah, we want to see that. Yeah, we'd like to see that, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens, isn't it, moving forward. I see Joshua Buatsi were offered over £1 million to fight Bivol, but Eddie Hearn wanted options on him. I think that's just the norm, in it, really, in boxing. So nothing changed there, really. I think maybe Buatsi didn't want to test himself. What sort of fighter gets offered a fight against the guy who's beat Canelo for over £1 million and he knocks it back? What is he in boxing for, Joshua Buatsi? I don't know. I think he's got small testicles. And his trainers never trained a world champion other than Andre Ward. I think he's dining out on that Andre Ward win. That Andre Ward legacy. Virgil Hunter is still dining out on that. The Andre Ward legacy. Unbelievable. Right? Unbelievable. Andre Ward would probably nailed on to win a world title. From day he gloved up, but he's not won anything with anybody else. Virgil Hunter, nothing. And he's had a lot of fighters go through his hands up at back of Andre Ward. Is he becoming Virgil Hunter, the myth? Is he becoming that man? But no doubt Virgil Hunter would have stuck knifing on Eddie. Buatsi apparently is unhappy with DAZN. Hey, you'd have thought Bricktop would have signed him, wouldn't you? But Nobody's interested in Boazzi, are they? He's not a modern day fighter. He can fight, but he don't get it behind Steens, does he? He could walk down the street now and nobody know who he is. So, but like I said, there's two sides to every story. Boaz is going to say, well, Eddie wanted options on him. Be like Frank Warren wanted options on Carl Froch if he beat Calzaghe. And so that's just how it is, isn't it? Promoters want options on their guys. They put money up and invested in them, so they want options. So it's going to be interesting. So, but Buatsi, in my opinion, would have fought Bivol without all the contract stuff. Why couldn't Eddie just do that? Put the fights on, and if your fighter leaves you, leaves you. That's all you got to do. Put the fights on, and if they leave, they leave. Brock should have fought Calzaghe, but they don't want to be tied down to promoters that they don't get on with. So, yet again, promoters putting obstacles in front of great fights. Boazzi against Bivol's a great fight. Eddie earned off of Boazzi the money. Boazzi's happy, but he didn't want to sign and stay with DAZN for another 4 more fights. And you can understand that, can't you? Do you know what I mean? Look at Terry Harper. She's with DAZN now and she's regretting it, isn't she? Everybody wants to get away from Matchroom, don't they? You know what I mean? Hey, the chickens have come home to roost, haven't they? You know what I mean? Okie dokie. Peace out.
Porky's Corner is proud to be sponsored by Spartan Site Solutions. They are specialists in civil engineering and demolition contracts for the construction industry. Interested parties should visit their website or contact Porky's Corner for a referral at porkycorner@mail.com.